Alright, let's get this garage door opened. So you probably saw a picture on my thumbnail, and when it arrived, it doesn't look like it does in the picture. It comes, they ship it in a box. So does the term "some assembly required" mean anything? So this is a trail bike. This is made by, that's the name of the company right here. Of course, that's their email address. There's a model number, and somewhere in here is the color of the, it's right here. So it's red, and this bike is for my daughter, and for me too. Plan to have some fun in it, on it. So it got shipped on a crate. It's a kind of a mini crate. It's all 2x4. I didn't know what to expect when I ordered it. I figured, well, it's just gonna come in assembled, and somebody's gonna take it off of a truck and deliver it, and then I'm just gonna turn it on and take it out for a spin. Unfortunately, I gotta assemble the thing. So let me pull the box off and let's see what we got. Should be able to just cut this off. Can't be that hard. 1, 2, 3, and let me pull the box off. Wow, that's pretty cool, right? Oh, you think the tire needs air? Everything is looks like everything's pre-assembled. Here's a handlebar. Here's the other side. Here's the company and the model number of the bike. Probably see the specs right there. This is just wrapping paper. So there's the engine size right there. I guess I need to read those instructions. And notice this is not a real gas tank. Let's see how it opens. It's supposed to open. There. So this is, so here are the instructions, installation instructions. I'm gonna need those. Put them over here. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the, looks like the first quart of oil. I don't think that's a quart though, maybe. Is that over there? Oh nice, it has a little tool. It's probably what you need to set it to install the components. Here's another little tool bag. Oops, sorry. It looks like a wrench, Phillips screwdriver. Let's see what else is in here. Let's set it here on the floor. So 3 wrenches, hex wrench. So that's probably all you need is to assemble the components. And then over here, this probably are the attachment bolts for the handlebar, I bet. What else is in here? So this acts as a little storage for the tools, and also anything you're riding around with that you can't put in your pocket. So it looks like a quick reference guide. And I think that's it. So it's in there. It's got a little latch right here. Keep it from opening. And that's a lot of fine print. I'll read it later. So the plan is to take this off, take the metal bracket off, and take it off of the stand or the pallet. Actually, I think I should be able to do it with these tools that are here. So let me make sure. Yep, that's the right size right here. All right, so just a quick note is that I first started taking off all the bolts from the top, and there's really no need to, as long as you undo the bottom ones. Like this one, I took it off, didn't need to. As long as you undo all the bottom ones from all the corners, and then there's two right here that are attached to the where the handlebar attaches to. So as long as you pull all the bottom ones, which I've already done, you can see everything's loose. So this should be able to just come off. So let me take this off. Next is let's undo the handlebar from that. So let me set you up here. I don't want to cut the cables, so I want to make sure when we get all the plastic stuff out. Alright, well, let me take this off and then I'll turn it back on. And it's all off. Okay, so this is gonna go over here. You got these, and then there should be 4 bolts. So right here. Alright, how's that look? Looks straight to me. And then the other thing I've noticed is that the front fender is attached, but the back fender is not. And it looks like it's this guy right here underneath. Again, I'm gonna make sure I don't scratch anything or cut myself. Yep, that's the other fender, or the back fender. I need to cut this open. So let's do that. There we go. It'd be funny if it was a different color. Be a little bit mad. It's got already the holes pre-drilled right here, and those installed right there. It looks like I have to undo those, and then they kind of sandwich between those two brackets. All right, I got the fender installed. All right, let's see if we can get it off of the stand. Shouldn't be too heavy. I would think. Make sure I don't drop it. Alright. It's on its kickstand. Also, put air in the tire. I don't know the correct tire pressure. I'm gonna have to find out. And I still haven't taken the plastic out of the seat, so I don't want to mess it up. Now that I've got it pretty much assembled, I'm gonna read through the instructions to see how to set it up right. Actually, I need to find out how to turn it on because I think it's ready to go. So let me take a few minutes to read through those instructions, and then I'll so we can fire it up. So just to give you an idea of what comes on the in the instructions, or your little packet, comes in this plastic bag, and this is the owner's manual. Tells you a lot about the information about the bike, and there's like a checklist of do's and don'ts. You can put in your VIN number right here. I'll show you that in a little bit. And then service chart, helpline, if you need any assistance. Nothing on the back of that one. And then a pre-delivery checklist. I guess I'm supposed to fill this out, I don't know. I probably will. And then this is the assembly guide. And most of this is already done by the folks that when it's sent to you, it's already assembled. So most of this information has already been done. I mean, the only part that you're going to do is the fender and the handlebar attachment. And then a lot of this is information which is done again by, before it's sent to you, it's already done. It doesn't hurt to check some of this. For example, there's tells you about the nuts or the bolts that attach to the handlebar. And it does tell you to use a torque wrench, and they should be tightened to 20 foot-pounds. And I can tell you that I probably tightened them more than that, although I didn't use a torque wrench, but I did tighten them very tightly. I'm sure more than that. Type of oil recommended, service information. Anyway, so, and then also, as I mentioned earlier, you get, let's see if I can get it here real quick. You get your certificate of the for this vehicle. Of course, it's got the VIN number, which my thumb is there, so that's for my information. And what is this over here? Oh, already went through that one. The assembly guide. I don't know why I can't say assembly. Anyway, so that's what comes in the packet. All right, I'm gonna add the liquids. I'm gonna start out with the oil. So I took the dipstick out, and it says to add enough oil to between half the marks in the dipstick, but there are no marks in this dipstick, so I have no idea. So I'm just going to start adding a little bit at a time and see how far this goes up. It does say to add 0.53 ounces of oil. I think that's what it said. No, not 0.53, sorry, 0.53 of a quart. Sorry, 53 ounces, that would be a lot. Anyway, so I'm going to add the oil. Now I don't have a funnel, so I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. An old paper plate, or not old paper plate, but just paper plate. And let's see, let's be honest, how many of you used to do this with your cars? There we go. And I'm spilling it, so let me adjust it a little bit. Okay. I need to make it smaller. This is not the recommended way of doing it. Okay. But if it works, what the heck. Alright, well, let me get that filled up and then I'll turn you back on. So the oil is done. Time to add the gas. Now let's see. We're gonna add the gasoline. This is just regular unleaded gasoline. Hopefully I don't have trouble adding gas in there. Yeah, try not to spill it. All right. I didn't quite fill it up. I'd say it's about here maybe. Make sure it's tight. And I think I should be ready to fire up. Right here is the so off is this way. So this one on. Choke is, it's on run right now. I need to choke it. So let's see, let's try start it up. I think I've done pretty much everything that needs to be done. Shall we give it a crank? I'm gonna hit the brake just in case. Choke on. Start it right up. Just gonna let it warm up a little bit. Looks to be idling pretty normal. Got the choke off. I guess I can take the plastic off. So that's your on off button. Pretty cool. All right. So that's the assembly. Now also just wanted to mention that I put it all together just using the tools that came in with the bike. Even taking it off of the crate that it came in. I used those tools. There you go. There you have it. Fired right up. Next is to take it out for a spin and see how she rides.